Oh, folks, and I'm back. Or I should say, welcome back to Elden Ring. Using the wrong damn intros. So, we'll give another crack at... Well, I never actually gave a crack. Oh no, I have to go reclaim my shit, don't I? Shit. I do not like that jump. Could try going this way. Woo. Yeah, it actually leads me here pretty promptly. Just... this side of that guy, which is concerning. No, he doesn't care. Damn it, I have Snake Eater stuck in my head, but not the actual lyrics. Just like a vague feeling of the tune of it, if you get me. It's kind of like the memory equivalent of someone... How do I articulate it? I kind of have the lyrics of Snake Eater in my head now, but it's basically like a little more than someone mouthing the words at me. I can kind of hear it, the tune and whatnot, but not. I can't actually differentiate the words. Okay, there's a ladder there, so I could get back up that way. Damn it. Crescent Moon Axe. Bit heavier of a weapon than I'd like, but still, it's something. Swords are... two-handed swords is lighter than that. Given that all these exiles have been wiped out, except for the one up there, it's weird. Are the exiles in this night having a standoff? What's the lore we're meant to get here? The environmental storytelling. Because judging by the defenses, this keep is overwhelmingly exile. Well, actually, technically, these are also exile knights, but whatever. I'm just gonna duck back for a second and save. Well, pause. 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Let us continue. Crouch or no crouch? No crouch. There isn't really a point. There's nothing to really obfuscate me, and I'm just gonna end up in a fight with these anyway. Grab that, run for the far end. Okay. Heal. Ooh, glowy eyes. 2,000, baby! Sword. I got a new shield. Give it to knights who, most of the knights were sent to the fringes, where they were forced to start anew with only despair for company. Okay, banished knights and exiles. Okay, so these are both types of banished knights. So banished knights versus exiles. Alright. And slaves. There's flooring down there. A bit of water. Okay, how are you even meant to get off? I could engage these. I kind of feel like trying, but it's a lot of souls to risk. Yeah, let's not. Gotta play conservative. I was assuming it was the gatekeeper that locked me in that room. Could be the gatekeeper, or was it one of the slaves I didn't kill? That's what I'm presuming they are. With the weird thing around their neck. The moment I said the word neck, I thought I smelled something on fire. I'm just gonna stop for a second. It's an odd smell. Okay, I have no idea what that was. The moment I got up and I poked my head outside, couldn't smell it anymore. I thought maybe I could, but no. So I have no idea. Have been getting that weird smell on and off. It will change every time. Since a thing happened a while back, my ceiling started leaking. It was like the day after I bet Sekiro. That happened. I was out of my room for a week. Couldn't record for about a week. I did a little bit of Grim Dawn, and that was it. So we need to bring that up off the my old PC. But yeah, getting the odd weird smell. Maybe it's just the attic. And maybe I mis-ID'd it. Instead of burning, it's just something else. You know? I have no clue. 1, 2, 3. Let's continue. Let us level up. I'm just gonna poke my head in at this. So, what should I go for? Honestly, tempted in more arcane, so I can get more goddamn item drops. But it only increases it by a point a piece. I feel almost better off holding off for sorry, just giving a look to my PC to make sure it's fine. There's presumably going to be a silver serpent ring, gold serpent ring. holding off for them. Just don't know where they'll be or when. Okay. Put another point in. But yeah, I'm very tempted just stacking Arcane, but for the increased drop rate. But I'm not sure if that'll be worthwhile. Still, I could sell items that I get for increased money, for souls, to help me grind up again. Uh-huh. Get some. Nothing at all? Fucker. Oh, there's already a knife in that guy's head. So we only need one to go through there. Yes, yes. It's annoying that you have to dismiss that. Iron wet boy. Oh, I never did look at the axe. Doesn't appear to be in the room by me. Great axe with a large arcing blade along handle. The crescent moon of its name is said to have been spurred by nostalgia. And special sweeping attack, sweeping through foes by making use of its long handle. Hawk crest, wooden shield. That was actually a character I never met in Dark Souls 3. The one Watcher of the Abyss that used a shield, like Hawkwood. Adorned with a long-forgotten crest of Stormveil, ancient in design. Misericord. Dagger. They all have their own little slots. Favored by military physicians in white. The pointed blade is hard and sharp, making critical hits especially potent. Medicine is mercy, and mercy upon the battlefield is ruthless. Beware the killer's clothes as men of compassion. So nothing but angels of mercy around here, huh? Angels of death. Grants choice of affinity upgrade to weapon. When applying affinity using more of ashes, additional affinity of heavy, keen, or quality can be chosen. That is an awesome painting. Okay, something's here again. Are these hounds more powerful? Crimson Hood. A hooded cloak of vivid crimson, worn by expatriated royalty. Increases vigor. Such cloaks were gifted to those who departed on journeys without specific orders to faraway lands from which they would never return. In other words, the gift of a cloak made it easier for undesirables to be on their way. Roderica never once saw the guidance of grace. Commoner's garb. Well, we'll get some flavor text on them now. Commoners brings me back. I remember watching Oron Host Club with my aunt, and Commoner's coffee. She loved referencing that and laughing about it. It was funny. If you don't know Oran Host Club, basically, poor chick ends up going to this really rich school under scholarship. Like, literally one of the students' parents has their own PMC, among other things. I don't think the show describes them as a PMC, but yeah. It also has their own, it's like a biodome, like that. I remember them having like a rainforest inside in it. Or a jungle. They're like ridiculously wealthy. But yeah, she's poor and ends up in this place on some insane scholarship. Ends up having to work for the host club because due to harassment from some of the people, she ends up breaking a vase. They're coming on very strong. She gets frazzled, ends up breaking a vase. Up to the end of the first episode, you don't realize... Well, you're not meant to know she's actually a girl. She's kind of dressed poorly at the time, so they all think she's a guy. And initially they're using her as a dog's body. And they send her out to get coffee, and this is what she brings back, and they're all puzzled by this. Because they've always had, freshly ground coffee beans. And here she is, instant coffee. Commoner's coffee. And they're like, my God. They're shocked. It's... yeah. It's better to see it than for me to try to explain it. Garb with a thick embroidered cape attached. Standard wear for commoners at the lands between. The board hung from the neck depicts a sprawling tree, its roots and branches forming two holes. The self-imposed shackle, a voluntary display of allegiance to the earth tree that increases fate. Just by a singular point, though. But still, an increase is an increase. Just will not be worthwhile for me. Exalted flesh. Course. Stout. Mimic's veil. Use FP to mimic nearby objects. When Godric was hounded from Lendel, the royal capital, this was one of the multitude of treasures he took with him, also known as Makira's Mischief. Mamrika's Mischief. Would that actually work to disguise me from these guys, though? Also, I think its eyes are glowing. Yeah, they are. I'm not sure if it comes with a stat increase, but it does mean that this guy will give me more shit. Yep. Yeah. Die. $2,000, baby. So if they ever get glowy eyes, they'll give you $2,000 for killing them. Which is exceedingly generous. Makes it a lot easier to grind. I wonder if Mimic Veil would actually hide you from the NPCs. Or is it just a PvP item? Oh. Oh, that worked out. It's only 10 beast bones, but I'm a hoarder. Chest over there and an item and a living enemy. That's the place I couldn't get into, I think. double back and check in a bit. Visions of friend. Only had a prawn. Oh, dude, nice. He was rather generous with those things. Oh, we've looped around here. Don't think I could really use that as a stepping stone. Yeah. I'll have to drop down over there. Okay, no, the exiles are working with them there. I have no idea. Could be just a localized scuffle. Level up. Reason for that. Ah, 16. Shit. I was gonna use that. It's always a good idea to have some sort of ranged weapon available. Door into there, just there. I hadn't noticed, I was too busy being scared of the other guy. Thank you for disengaging while I killed your friend. They're mighty cooperative enemies, aren't they?